Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you for the Gaming Cave. Today we're continuing our playthrough, Skies Above Britain. We're in Chapter 2, Hardest Days, and this is patrol number 2. There's 6 patrols in this chapter. 2 things I want to clarify from the last playthrough. One, my green pilot, which was Thomas Willis, and I even marked it here, he became a regular pilot. He had his 4 missions that made him go from green up to regular, but on the board I had actually flipped him over as a veteran, so I have replaced him back down here as a regular pilot now. Okay, so fix that, dumb mistake. And then the other thing, I bobbled around on this. I went back and looked at my cards. I'm like, this was the same thing that kept messing me up in the first chapter. When you go through this reveal and you come back and you do your marker and you have 2 things on the marker, or maybe only one, like the straggler, when it tells you come back to card 1, then you eventually, I keep missing this very bottom thing. Go to card 9, do your fuel step. Okay, we're not gonna forget that this time. Better not. All right, I got my roster set up. Each flight has a green pilot in it. They're the number 2 plane, so they each have a green pilot. I have a veteran in red flight and green flight, and I have my ace pilot, who's still just a regular pilot, is the leader in yellow flight, and he's using the vision skill. Okay. So, let's get started. First thing we got to do is find out where we're patrolling at. Okay. And it is 3. And a 3 is deep. So, we're deep again. All right. Now we need to check visibility. And the visibility is a 5. And a 5 is clear and sun. So, we're going to have sun this time. We didn't have it last time, remember? We had clouds. And the sun is in location 4. And location 4 is port. So we have the sun right here, port. Okay. We don't do our escorts. We don't do our bomber types yet. All right. So we're all set up. Got our flight up. We got everything fuel. Got our marker waiting to come on the board there. Pilots are all set. So I think we're ready to go. All right, well, here we go. Card number 1. If the raid marker is not yet in play, reveal markers on the rightmost space of the track. Well, here we go. We've got to reveal 1 marker for this first space, and it is, raid. Okay, so that goes to card 5A. 3, 4, 5A. If the raid marker is not yet in play, place the raid marker in the vector marker space on the raid track. There we go. If the visibility is clear, roll a die to place the escort station markers in the escort stations. Okay. Well, we're going to find out where the escort's going to be. And we roll 7. 7 is all heavy. 109's ahead. So in the ahead station. And then port and starboard, heavy 110s. So we have starboard. I need to get me another 110 marker out. So this one, port station. Oh, a lot of fighter escort on this mission. Okay. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but this is the way it's going to be on these hardest days. Okay. Then go back to card 1. Back to card 1. If the raid marker is in play, reveal the vector marker in its space on the track one at a time. We already did that. Apply the top effect on the marker, then apply all events. If all markers in space have been revealed, they have. Go to card 9, fuel. 8 and 9. Everybody spins fuel. So here we go. Removed our fuel. Okay. Then we go 10. If the raid marker is on the raid track, you may perform contact if squadron is in the same or adjacent zone. Roll a die. We are not in the same or adjacent zone, so we cannot try contact. So we don't see. So now we go vector. Okay, do a move or reform action to improve your squadron situation, or do nothing. Move options. Move the squadron block to an adjacent zone on the raid track. Move to a different altitude. Okay, if you do both, spend 1 fuel. Well, we're going to do both. So we're going there. We're going to go to the middle, and now we are high. Okay. Escort exit. Let's see. Move options. Make escort exit checks for any occupied escort stations. Oh, yeah, I spent my fuel. Okay, escort exit checks. So we see if any of these guys go away. Let's hope they go away. Running out of fuel maybe. Okay, so escort exit. I gotta find that one again. Okay, escort exit, you roll against the red number that's in your box here, but because this is inbound, there is no escort exit. Okay, there's no reform to do. Now we go back to card number 1. Card 1. If the raid marker is in play, reveal the vector marker in its space one at a time. So now we go to the next space, which has 2 markers in it. So we're going to move the vector marker up. We're going to pull the first one here. And this is, it's a turn and Messerschmitts. Okay, so we'll start with the turn. This is card 7. Roll a die. Even, because they're sun. 5. Odd number, shift the sun counterclockwise. So the sun moved from port to tail. Okay. We'll go back to card 1. Now we have Messerschmitts. Go to card 2. If the raid marker or squadron marker is in the deep zone, it's not now. That would have been a straggler for us. If the raid marker or squadron marker is not in the deep zone of the raid track, select the section at random. Okay, so first thing we gotta do is get a random section. So it's red, blue, green, yellow. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is blue section. Okay, so blue section is the section that's going to get jumped here. The selected section or fighter is attacked by 109s. If a section, it spins 1 fuel. So blue section spins a fuel. Here we go. Okay. attacked by 109s. It spends 1 fuel. Draw a Luftwaffe advantage card. So we draw this. And this tells us we're going to get tailed. Stay tight. Section only. Green pilot becomes independent and is tailed by a rot. Replace the swarm with another rot. Okay, so instead of having the swarm, now we have a rot on these guys and a rot on him. All right. Now we go to our fighter card. Dogfight cycle. Place the fighters. We did that. Second, head-on combat. We don't have any. Third, tailed maneuver. We can select a maneuver for each one of these guys. I'm going to do evade. Oops, wrong stack. I'm going to do evade with my green pilot, and I'm going to do turn with the other guys. All right. So we have our maneuvers picked. Next up, tailed combat. Resolve combat for the tailed RAF section or tailed independent fighter. Okay. Well, let's start with the independent fighter. He's tailed. It's 109's coming in there, and I'm doing evade. Hurricane. It's an individual. They're going to break off, and he takes a hit. Okay, so the 109s break off. He evades over, but he takes a hit. And the hit is, oh, big hit. Wing, 10. Uh-oh. Now I got the 109s coming in. I'm being tailed. We're doing a turn maneuver here. This is my section. Hey, we got it. We turned, and we go low ammo. Okay, so when we turn, they now become head on, and one of these two pilots is going to have low ammo, and it is Odd, and Odd is the leader. Okay, so he now has low ammo. All right. That's tailed combat. Oops, wrong deck. Tailing, we don't have. Hit checks. So I got to check my hit check here. He needs 10 or higher. 7. Okay. So my green pilot goes to the wing. Fate box. Okay. Well, that's where he's at. So we lost him out of there. All right. Resume. Once all hit markers are checked, dogfight round ends. If the sector independent RAF fighters still engaged, they are lost contact. So we move. These guys are going to be lost contact. I'm going to leave them there, but I've marked them lost contact now. Go back to card D2 and play the next dogfight round. Here we go. Back to D2, which is head-on combat. So now we got head-on with these guys. All right. Head-on. I've got my flight against the 109s. We score a hit, they break off, and we take another low ammo. Okay, so first of all, let's see who gets the hit, who scores the hit. Even. So blue 3 is P. Wendell Pendleton. He gets his second fighter kill. All right, that's 4 kills for him. Now we got to roll for low ammo, and it is Wendell. And they broke off. Nice. All right. And we're in lost contact down here. No tailed maneuver, no tailed combat, no tailing combat, no hit checks. Okay, dogfight round ends. Engaged? No. We're lost contact. Go back, not engaged. Check for other engaged sections. We don't have any. If no fighters engaged, return to the main deck and resume whichever sequence we were in. Okay. We would go back to card 1. And we finished the, that was the bottom effect. So now we go to card 9, which is our fuel step. 8, 9. Each section spins a fuel. So blue spins another fuel, and these 3 spin a fuel. Okay. Contact. If the raid marker is on the raid track, it is. You may perform contact if the squadron is in the same or adjacent zone. Okay. Contact. May perform contact if squadron is in the same or adjacent zone to the raid marker. Contact is automatic. Roll a die on one of the contact tables. So we're in the adjacent zone. So that means we roll on this table. So let's see where our contact's going to be. Wait a minute. Yeah, that was the Messerschmitt. Look to the markers, go to card 9. Yeah, I'm right. Okay. So we're going to get contact here. Here we go. And we get a 9. And the 9 in the adjacent zone is nose low. So we're coming in nose low. I can spin the fuel and come in nose high. And I'm going to do that. So these guys are going to go nose high. They're going to spin the fuel. And they're coming in nose high. Now last time I messed this up. I'm not going to mess it up this time. Okay. All lost contact fighters must immediately return to base. And place escort station markers. So these guys are lost contact. So blue is going back to base. So they're done for the day. Here they are. We have to place bomber tiles. So we need to see what the bombers are going to be. A 6 is Yonkers again. Or maybe not again. And it is formation number 9. Okay, so we have Yonkers, and 9 is 8 tiles, 3, 2, and 3. So that's a tight bunch right there. Okay, so here we go. Place these guys over here. So it was there's 2 right here. And then we have 1, 2, 3, like so. And 1, 2, 3. That's not a Yonkers. All right, I'm looking for my other, there he is. Okay. All right, so there's the formation. That's what we're going after. See if we can bust this formation up. Okay. We go to card 12. And now we issue orders. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send yellow squadron is going to do I have yellow and I have red and green. And yeah, my contact was automatic because I was close enough. Okay, and they have not dropped their bombs, so this is good for us. So we got, take this off. We have yellow, who's going to go escort. And we got red and green who are going bombers. Well, that's our orders. Okay. Next, escort order. If the targeted escort station marker is light 109s or heavy 109s, roll a die for each formation with an escort order. Consult the intercept escort table. Spending 1 fuel allows a re-roll if desired. Or I can try to intercept the 110s, but I think I'm going to try to get these heavy 109s to see if I can reduce them some and maybe even suppress them. And they're right there in our way as we're coming in. We're going to roll a die, intercept escort, and they are in the ahead station. Nose, tail, trailing, cruise check, trailing, intercept escort, nose. They are ahead. Okay, I was high. So on a 6 or higher, I intercept those 109s. Okay, well, here we go. Oh, 1. Dang it, I didn't get them. Well, I got them busy with me. Okay, I failed to intercept. If the attempt to intercept the escort fails, draw a Luftwaffe advantage card for each section that failed and go to the dogfight segment. Now, the reason I chose yellow section is because I have my ace pilot. My ace pilot means he has vision. So he gets to use that. And instead of drawing the Luftwaffe advantage, I get to draw the RAF advantage. So we're going to be over here on the yellow. I'm going to pull this marker off the board now. We're going to draw an RAF advantage card. And it is tailing, madness, section only, and green pilot only. I have a green pilot. 1 to 3 friendly fire. An RAF fighter is hit and another is low ammo. 4+ no event. Okay, and I'm tailing a swarm. Okay. All right, we got to roll a die. See what happens here. 11, thank goodness. Plus 4 plus, no event. All right. Whew. Green pilots can cause you havoc. Now we go to our fighters. So we placed the fighters. We did that. Head on, nope. Tailed, nope. So we do tailing. Okay. So we're going to conduct our tailing combat. So we have tailing. I have a section and I'm tailing, that's over here. So I get an S and a low ammo. All right. S means split the Germans. So that means, is it one or the rot? Split German. Germans maneuver behind your fighter. Split the tailed Luftwaffe fighter marker into 2 smaller units. Okay. Then place one of those that is tailing the RAF fighter section. Okay. So this changes to 2 rots. And now I'm tailing him and he's tailing me. All right. And one pilot has low ammo. That will be 7. 7 is my leader, the ace. So he has low ammo. Okay. That was the end of that card. Oops. Wrong deck. Hit checks, we don't have any. So now we're still engaged. We go back to card D2. Head-on combat, we don't have any. Now a tailed maneuver. All right. So if I choose to maneuver, I don't get to fire on that guy. If a tailed RAF fighter maneuvers, it also lets any German fighters tailing go. They remove them from play. And that's, I'm going to maneuver because I don't want to get shut up. So this guy's going to break off. They're going to be out. We're going to do a turn maneuver. Okay. So we did our tailed maneuver. Now we do tailed combat. Here we go. Ha! We got the turn. One plane takes a hit, but that's going to put them guys up in front of us now. Okay, so we got to roll to see who takes the hit. All right, it's a 6. 6 is my leader. Okay, so he takes the hit. It is, oh, fuselage and 11. Ooh, that's a big hit. Okay. Now we do, there's no tail in combat, hit checks. All right. I need an 11 or 12. Come on. 11! Whoa! He got it. They did not get him out of there. Oh, brother. That was close. Wow. Whew. Okay. That's it for the tail. So now we go back to D2, which is head on. Now we have head on combat. So here we go. Head on. My section against him, head on. It's going to be an L. They're going to break off. We're going to have a low ammo. And we're going to check for collision. L is loose. Pilot flies alone. Okay, so one of my pilots gets separated here. A 6, that's my leader. So he's separated. All right. The rot breaks off. Okay. Now we have a low ammo. So we can check for low ammo. 12. Number 2. And we have to check for collision. Oh, we got a collision. Uh-oh. Okay. That, my friends, is my first collision. Okay, I got to check, see what happens for the collision. My first one. Collision. Roll a die. If a 1, the pilot is killed, there's a chance that impact happens. Roll a die. If a 1, the pilot is killed and the German fighter bomber is destroyed. If the result appears on a dogfight card, reduce the Luftwaffe fighter marker. Yep. Select the killed pilot randomly. Okay, well, now we got to find out who got killed here. It is 1. Pilot number 3, that's G. That's Galbraith. So we're going to put him in the KIA box for now. All right. That's the head-on combat. That's it for that. There's no other hit damage to do. Okay, not engaged. Check for other engaged sections. Nope. Return to the main deck. These guys will be in the lost contact, I think. Or are they? Yeah, are they? Escort order. No, I don't believe they would be lost contact. Let's see. This is head-on and tailing. Put that up. Okay. But they're separated. He would definitely be lost contact because he got separated. The flight leader did. Okay. That's the escort order. We're done with the fighters. Now we do escort order. We don't have a defensive circle. Escort suppression. Okay. So now we're going to roll for escort suppression. I had a section and they were heavy. So the question is, I need an 11 to reduce them. 2, didn't do either. Reduce or suppress. That was a bad roll. Okay. Bomber order. All right, here we come. We're going to intercept the bombers. We're coming in nose high. They had escorted the head station. So I need a 10 or higher. 10 or higher. Nope. We did not get them. Okay. So now this is over. I can take this order off of there. If there's escort and the attempt to intercept bombers fails, move the RAF fighters to the lost contact area. I'm just going to flip them over now, mark them as lost contact. red and green. Draw a Luftwaffe Advantage card for each section. Okay, so we're going to put a Luftwaffe Advantage card here on red and one on green. And we're going to go to D1. Place fighters. So let's see what the card says. If there is escort and the attempt to intercept fails, move the RF fighters lost contact and draw a loop for each section in the formation. Okay. Tailed. If the German fighters are 110s, a veteran may replace this card with an RAF Advantage card. All right. Now what I got to find out is, I got to go check because I got 3 different state. Oh, the station they're coming in from is the 109 station. So this would not be 110s. So it would be 109s. They have a swarm on the red guys. Okay. Too bad. I would have stayed with the 110s. Place the fighters. Head-on combat? Nope. Tailed maneuver. Yep, here we go. We're going to evade. All right. So we're going to do tailed maneuver is evade. Tailed combat. Okay, I'm being tailed. I did evade. I get to draw 2 cards. The first one is a whole bunch of stuff. The second one is I take a hit and they reduce. That's the one we're going to use. So I take a random hit. So of these 3, it's number 1. So it's plane 3. He's going to take a hit. And it is cockpit and 9. It's a big hit. They reduce 1, and because I evaded, they reduce another one, so they're down to 2. They're still behind me. Keep grabbing the wrong one. I don't have any tailing combat, so now we do our hit check. Okay. All right, we need a 9 or higher. 9 or higher. 4. Nope. He goes to cockpit. Fate. Okay. All right. It's the end of that one. So now we're down to these 2. We go back to card 2. And we do head-on combat. Nope. Maneuver. Now we're going to do a turn. Okay, so here we go. Tailed combat. We do a turn. I have a section. They get 2 hits. Well, that's not good. Okay, who gets the first hit? 4. It's even, so it's the leader. He takes a hit. Fuselage and 8. Whew. Okay, who takes the second hit? A 5. Odd. That's red 2. Figures. They hit them both. Is cockpit and 9. Man, brutal. These fighters are killing me. That's it for the tailed combat. Nothing tailing. Hit checks. Okay, here we go. All right, my leader. He needs an 8 or higher. 2. Nope. Fuselage. Fate check. Fuselage. This is my green pilot. He needs a 9 or higher. Hey, he got it. Okay, he survived. So we're going to go back Card 2 again. Head on, nope. So he's going to evade this time. Flip that over. It's an evade. Okay. Here we go. Keep grabbing the wrong card. Tailed combat. He gets to draw 2. He gets 1. It's going to be low fuel. You can see he's a single. It'll be a low ammo, and he turns. The second card is low ammo. He takes a hit. I don't think so. So he'll take the low ammo. He makes the turn, which now makes this a head-on. They evaded, so he goes down to a single plane. All right. No other. He takes a low ammo. We've got low ammo now. All right. Here we go for the head-on combat now. Whew. That was tough. Those guys got on my tail. Head on. Head on. Single and single. They break off and I take the hit. So those 109s left finally. But he takes a hit. And the hit is fuselage 6. So he needs a 6 or higher. 2. Dang it. So red section got shot up. No doubt about it. He goes to the 6. Okay. Wow. Red section got taken out. Here comes green section. Luftwaffe advantage. Head on. Fingers off. A green fighter immediately becomes low on ammo. So green 2 is low on ammo. Here comes the swarm. Head on. All right. Wow. These fighters are deadly, man. Deadly. Okay, here we go. Head on combat. Right here. Head on. Head on. That swarm breaks off, but a rot takes their place and is tailing me now. I take 1 hit. Okay, 1 hit. So who takes this hit? 9. The green pilot. Okay, he takes a hit. It is elevator 10. Yuck. Now we have to do. That was head on. Now we have a tailed maneuver. I got these 3 guys. They're going to evade. Let's see if we can keep from. Oh, I can't evade because I have a damaged guy there. Yep. Cannot select the maneuver. If an RAF fighter has a hit marker attached and it or its section, you may not select the maneuver. So I cannot select the maneuver. So they've got me, they're behind me, and now they're going to fire at me. So I have my section being tailed. We get a loose, a hit, and they break off. Okay? So somebody's loose. That's going to be 3. He's loose. Somebody takes a hit. 4. Same guy. He takes the hit. It is. Man, fuselage 11. Taking big hits. It was tailed. Okay. He takes a hit. That's it for the combat. Now we do our hit checks. All right. We'll start here. Fuselage 11 or higher. Wow. 12! Whoa! He survived. Okay. Green pilot, 10 or higher. No, 6. He has elevator. All right. Not engaged. Check for other engaged sections. Return to D2. Fighters engaged, return to the main deck. He's a lost contact because he was separated. Whoa. Talk about brutal. Brutal. That's it. I think this group's going home. We've got one guy down, dead. 2, 3, 4, 5 planes already. Yeah. I don't think there's no cruise order. The bomber formation, we're not in that. Unengaged fighters in the bomber formation area must return to base or attack bombers. We're going home. Had enough. This was a horrible mission. So we're going home. Return to base. So all these guys are now, they're all returned to base here. The escort can come off the board. And I could not do anything with those guys. Wow. That was like, woo-hoo-hoo. Deadly. Deadly. Those fighters are deadly. Wow. This could really hurt, depending on what happens next. Okay. Wow. I just, man, I'm at a loss. I nailed, I got one fighter escort down. I don't get any victory points for this one. And now I got to see what happened. I know I have one fighter killed. So let's see what these guys do here. Okay. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. All right, here we go. Let's start with this cockpit up here. Red 3 in the cockpit. These can come back. He gets a 1. He's on fire. Two. Killed him. Wow. Red 3 died. Okay, elevator. Green 2. 10. He got it back to the hangar. All right, green 2's okay. Blue 2 for the wing. 7. Oh, he just missed. He crashes. He's a green pilot, so I got to roll. 6. He goes to the hospital. Blue 2 does. Okay. Now I got red 2 in the fuselage. This is another green pilot. 10. He got home. All right. Red leader. 3. He's on fire. 10. He bailed out. He's there. Okay. Wow. Woo. Brutal mission. Brutal mission. 0. I had 2 KIAs. 2 killed. 1 bailout. 1 wounded. Man. That was a tough mission there. All right. Well, that concludes that. I'll fill out my pilot roster, see if anybody else makes it from veteran, or from regular to veteran, or green to regular, to help us out there. I'll get everybody marked up here, and I'll be right back. All right. Well, we've got some veterans now. Daniel, he became a veteran. Galbraith got killed, so he'll get replaced by a green pilot. Kelly, my ace, he's now a veteran. Kennerly, he's a veteran. Nichols was already. Pendleton became a veteran. And that's it. Okay, so we're gonna have a couple new green pilots. Oh, he got killed, so he'll become a green pilot. So I'll get new pilots on my roster. And we got 0 victory points on that mission. Brutal mission. Gonna have to rethink our tactics. That fighter escort, when it's that thick, wow. You can see that heavy 109s, man, they tore me up. So, I don't know. We're gonna have to think of something to do there, but regardless, it's fun. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys for the next one. Have a good one, everybody.